Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Simply K, back with another video. I am back. I apologize for the lack of nursing videos that have been coming your way. Your girl's been struggling, and I really have been struggling, so I needed a little break to get myself together, get adjusted to everything that's been going on. But I am back. I am sorry. I felt like I was like letting people down. I haven't had nursing videos out, but I've been so stressed. So this video is all about me explaining why the heck I've been struggling, why I've been missing, what's been happening in my nursing world and at work and everything like that. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and then also stay tuned for an announcement at the end of the video for a giveaway. All right guys, stay tuned. Let's get into the video. Hello! So, I think I'm gonna bring you guys with me today. I really want to record a video, but I don't know what to record. Hello guys, that's my jam! Seeing how this background makes, it's like giving you everything. Hello! Okay, so I had to write everything down because it's too much. It's just too much. So first of all, I'm just gonna go over like updates that have happened at my hospital. So in my last nursing video, I was talking about how we had to wear the same mask for every day unless it was soiled. That changed. We now get to wear masks, new masks every day, so we can throw them out, which is better, so we don't have to keep reusing the nasty mask. So that's one good update. Another one is now when we have to come into work, we have to get screened. We have to get our temperature taken. We have to fill out this screening questionnaire on our phones before we get into work. It's just like asking if you have any of the symptoms related to COVID, and you say yes, check it off. If you do say yes, you cannot enter work. You have to call your manager, tell them that you have one of the symptoms, and they won't let you into work at all. Then we all have to wear masks going into the building no matter what, either a cloth or they'll provide you one when you walk in. But it's just a lot. Like the whole morning is now, there's so much more steps you take to get onto your floor. So I usually am always running late because I'm not a morning person. I do not like waking up on time. So I'm already that girl who's clocking in at like 6:58, like, oh, I just made it. So now that I have to get up early, fill out this questionnaire, stand in line 6 feet apart, get my temperature taken, and then run to my floor, it's been a struggle. It has been a struggle in the mornings for me. Then, this is the thing that has been stressing me out the most. So, I've talked about getting pulled a couple times. Like, I've only been pulled maybe like twice before all this corona stuff started happening. Now, you're eligible for pulls on my in my hospital after 6 months of being hired. So I was like being pulled in like November. Fine, okay, it doesn't happen all the time, but like sometimes you do get pulled. Since corona has hit, we've been getting pulled left and right. I've been on the COVID floor so many times. I've been on a step down unit. Mind you, I'm a med-surg nurse. I do not know the step down world. I don't. And also being a nurse under 1 year is like, I don't want to be on the step down floor. Like, please don't do that. Don't do that to the patients. Like, don't do that to me. So it's been a whole adjustment being pulled. I'm telling you, I've been pulled twice in 1 week. Like to the point where I'm like Snapchatting and people are like, why are you getting pulled again? I'm like, I know. I'm getting pulled like twice a week because there's either nurses out on other floors because they have the symptoms or they might be positive for corona, or it's just not staffed because there's just so much going on in the hospital that some floors don't have the staff to cover what they need on the weekends, and it's just a hot mess. So I've been getting pulled like crazy, which has been very stressful because I am, like y'all know, I'm very organized. I have my routines, I have my schedules, and I'm used to my floor and I'm used to like med-surg. So when you throw me on a step down unit, I'm like, what is that? Why are they getting that? Like, these patients are much more critical than they are on med-surg. So I'm like, first of all, I have no idea what I'm getting thrown into. Second of all, I don't know what these drugs are. Like, I know, but I don't know. It's like, it felt like I was literally in my first week of nursing all over again for this one day. I wanted to cry. I made it through. Like, luckily everyone was very nice. The charge nurse was helpful. But it was just like totally out of my comfort zone. Totally, I do not wish to be a step down ICU nurse at all. That is not in my, I don't want to do that. I know I don't want to do that. So being thrown on this unit, I was just like, help, please help me. Please help me. So that was just like a terrible day. I got through the day. All the patients were alive by the time I had shift change. They were really nice too. But like during the moment, I was just thinking about, oh, this is terrible, this is bad, like I don't know what I'm doing, this is new, like the first shock of like what the heck. Then on top of that day, there's patients on the step-down unit that are positive for corona. When we're on a COVID floor, we usually change out of our scrubs into paper scrubs. I had no idea I was getting pulled. So I got pulled to this unit. It was in my regular scrubs. And the place where the scrubs are is like totally far on the first floor. So I have to go all the way down. I'm like, I can't even start my day on time. I don't know where anything is. I need to get the paper scrubs. I need to get report. It was just a hot mess, hot mess. Luckily, one of the PCTs went down and got the scrubs for me so that I didn't have to go into the room without them, and I did every other room first, and then I was able to change. Like that was good, but it was a mess. Like my anxiety was through the roof that day, and it's just like I don't think that you should let first year nurses go on a step down unit just randomly. Like I feel like I needed a little bit more training, like what to do. Like I don't know where anything is. It just doesn't seem safe to me, but I made it through and everyone was very helpful, and I understand that times are hard right now and we have to do what we have to do. But now looking on it, that I'm like a week after it, I did get to learn some things that I haven't got the chance to see on my floor that I've learned about in school. So it's pretty cool that I did get to get some new experience and learn how to hang certain drips and stuff that I don't do at all. So there's some good things about it, but it was just stressful going into it and being like, what the heck, I didn't sign up for this. Like it got real. Then another thing that has been stressing me out is my floor does not have any COVID patients, any patients with COVID, no corona on my floor. But we've been finding people testing negative and then showing symptoms and then testing positive after we have been in the room taking care of them without gowns, without eye shields, without like the face shields, just a mask. We've been going into these rooms without the proper gear on because we don't think that they're positive, because they're not supposed to be on our floor if they're positive. So going into work every day and never knowing is just like the scariest thing. Like not even like scary, it's just because we're not in anything protective. Like I'm literally putting myself at risk. I don't know. So that's been stressful. And then coming home to people not wanting to infect your family members, not wanting to spread anything. Like it's just so much mental. People on my floor are like, oh, my throat hurts, like I'm coughing, like could be normal allergy symptoms, but we're all just freaking out. Like we don't know, like it could be, you just don't know. A lot of nurses have been getting symptoms because of eating in the break room because we're not 6 feet apart. Like it's just so much stuff happening that is just like we have to be so mindful and careful and protect ourselves, because at the end of the day, like we have to protect ourselves as well as our patients. So hopefully we figure out this whole, if they're negative and then they're positive, after we've already been in there several times without the proper protection on because they weren't positive. It's just like, it's crazy. It's so crazy. Like that has just been stressful, y'all. I just every day going to work and not knowing, and then being pulled, and I've been stressed. So some of the things to just help me deal with all the anxiety and stress and everything else is just having like my coworkers, because we're all going through the same thing. There's a lot of first year nurses on my floor as well, and like having them is good because we're all just in this together. Even my friends who I don't work with but who are first year nurses, it's like we all talk and vent to each other, and that really helps just like decrease the stress, because if you're dating someone or with someone who's not nursing, you can come home and be talking all you want. They don't know what you're talking about. So it's nice to have people who know exactly what you're talking about and can understand and relate and just be there for you to vent to, and then they can vent to you. So that's been helpful. Also just spending more time, like I've been doing Zoom with my family, trying to FaceTime people. When I'm home, I wasn't doing anything that had to do with work, nursing, nothing. I was just relaxing, catching up on my reading, anything that was like de-stress, like a whole bunch of self-care and everything, because work has been stressful. Work has been very stressful. And it seems like right now everything is getting busier and busier. Like we're getting more and more cases, and it's getting busier and busier and busier, which means stressful. So when I'm home, I didn't want anything to do with it. Now I feel like I'm okay. I can talk about everything again. It's okay. It's over with, and I'm not as stressed. But in that moment, no. Like I was losing my mind. My blood pressure was high. I was dizzy for like 3 or 4 days because my blood pressure was high. I wasn't hydrating. It was just a mess. Like I had a whole week where I was just like, I feel terrible. I'm dizzy. I can't stand up. Like My blood pressure, I don't have high blood pressure, y'all. My blood pressure is low. Like, it is like hundreds over, like 110s over 60s. My blood pressure was like 135 over 98. No, that's not okay for me. I was dizzy, I didn't feel good, because of stress. Like, stress is real. I'm trying to tell y'all, stress is real. This is the first time I've been like stressed and like complaining like this, okay? But I'm not trying to complain. It's just, it's new. Anyone can relate. When you're going through something new and you're out of your comfort zone, you tend to get a little bit more stressed, especially with me and the type of person I am. I like to know what's going on. I like to have a plan. I like to be organized. And right now, work has just been like, every day is something different, and we just have to adjust to it. Like, it's different. It's harder for me because of the type of personality I am. I'm doing a lot better. My manager is very supportive. My hospital is very supportive. Like, we're doing a lot of stuff. It was just nurses week, which is my first nurses week, and it was so nice. It wasn't like how they usually do it, but we got food like every day, breakfast. They had like snack carts with coffee and chips and candy. Like, it was really nice. Like, I had a good nurses week. So that was like one good thing on top of everything. But it's just been, this is an experience, y'all. Like, this is a freaking experience that no one knew, especially first year nurses. Like, we just stepping out. We didn't know nothing about pandemics and all this. This is all new. So it's been definitely a change and new. So I don't want to rant on, but don't think I don't like nursing, y'all. I still love nursing. I still love being a nurse. I'm still learning a whole bunch every single day, which when I do get pulled, like I said, I'm learning new things. So it can't be like, it's always, there's good in everything. And I think keeping that mindset is important. But at the time when I'm stressed, I'd be like, I don't want to learn anything. I didn't ask for this. But looking back on it, I'm like, it wasn't that bad. It was a stressful time, but you learned stuff, you did new things. So, you know, it's a learning experience. And even the nurses who have been nurses for a while, they're still learning and they're still like adjusting every day, just like the rest of us. So keeping that in mind. So that is my little rant, my update about what I've been doing, why I've been missing, and stuff like that. So now I want to get into my giveaway. First of all, I just want to say, y'all, we are almost at 300 subscribers. Thank you. I never expected me to even get like 100, but I love all of you guys who are subscribed to me, who actually reach out to me, connect with me on Instagram. Speaking of which, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, y'all need to follow me on Instagram, because when I go missing, I let you know on Instagram. And I just like to talk to you guys, so you can talk to me. I answer all my DMs and I post stuff sometimes. So, you know, follow me on Instagram. But my giveaway. So I'm doing a giveaway because it is coming up on Nclex time. You guys are about to take your Nclex, which a lot of the rules have changed because of all this COVID, which I don't know. Like, I kind of think it's a good thing, but I know that they changed the minimum questions to 60 and the max to like 130 so that they can test more people and it be like less time consuming. So I feel like that's like kind of good, like 60 questions, because 75, sitting there for 75, I was having a little heart attack. So I don't know, I think it's kind of good. But I am giving away this Kaplan Nclex-rn content review guide. I used this when I was studying for Nclex and it was amazing. I literally might buy another one just so that I can have, just in case I want to look up on stuff. This thing summarizes everything you need to know and every category for the Nclex, and it was literally amazing. So I want to give it away because I know times are hard right now. And y'all need to study for your Nclex. Y'all need to pass so you can come join me in this nursing world as RNs. Yes, okay. So I am giving away this book, and I have the little requirements. I'll put up probably in the description box the rules again, but just 3 simple rules. You just have to be subscribed. So subscribe, hit that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my Instagram. I will have that down below, and leave a comment down below about what's your nursing career goal. Like, I want to know, what do you guys want to do, like, far? Like, do you want to be a nurse practitioner? Do you want to go back to school and have your master's? Like, what is your ultimate nursing goal? We can have a conversation down below. So you just have to do those 3 things. I'm giving everyone until next Saturday, so you have 1 week to do the 3 things that I said. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and then comment down below your nursing career goal. So I'll be picking a winner, and it'll be probably posted on my Instagram next Saturday, the 23rd. I'm excited to be back. Please leave down some ideas for nursing videos. I want to do stuff that is going to be helpful for you. If you have NCLEX questions, leave those down below. I'll do an NCLEX question Q&A video since it's coming up this time. So yeah, just leave me some requests so I can do videos that you want to see, because that'll help me and you. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna go because I'm starting to babble. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned on my nursing journey. Bye guys.